Okay, I think we're live. We're live for this one to watch, very weird stream. Do. Okay, right, we're live. This is going to be like a live video. Well, yeah, I mean, it will be a video eventually, I'm guessing, but we're doing a stream for the first time and I don't know, God knows how long. Which should be good. Just like a one-off stream, I think, for one to watch. And if you guys have any questions when you want to come in to the stream, of course you can ask them if you want to. And we're just going to be chilling, we're going to be doing stuff for one to watch. I don't even know if I'm going to work towards Jota tonight, actually. But wait and see if we get that Team of the Week pack granted to us. I want to try and look at more Brazilian icons. I want to try and get one to watch Suarez and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be doing in the stream, basically. I'm guessing there's like an appropriate, hopefully it's actually like a FIFA 21. I don't know what kind of thumbnail the stream will have. I probably need to check that out, actually. And hopefully all the subscribers should get notified that this is actually a stream. Hopefully. And the support on the two, we have the Dominic Calvert-Lewin Player of the Month SBC guaranteed one to watch pack did well, and the Thiago Silva SBC has done very well as well, which is pretty insane. Still haven't been given the pack. Still haven't been given that one to not the one to watch pack, the Team of the Week pack, which is extremely annoying. I mean, I need to have a look. I need to have a look at what EA said about when we're going to be getting this one to watch, not one to watch pack, the Team of the Week pack. Because I want to open it now. I've played my game. I've played plenty of games this week. So they're pinned tweets. If I go onto the link here, what does it say? So we get some loan one to watch cards. Boost your squad. Pick up some of the biggest signings of the summer and a guaranteed untradeable Team of the Week player. Time remaining 12 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, so 8 AM tomorrow then? Sound. Gonna be an early start to the videos tomorrow, guys. Gonna be an early start. So that's kind of good. Very early starts. Cool. You know what? I think we need to change the title because I'm gonna because that title's just abysmal, isn't it? It's just I'm not someone to clickbait, but that title just isn't appealing, is it? FIFA 21 one to watch screen with the classic exclamation mark afterwards. We need to change that a little bit. I'm gonna change it to FIFA 21. We don't need the word stream in there, do we? FIFA 21 one to watch. Although it's gonna get uploaded as a video afterwards potentially. FIFA 21. Chasing one to watch Suarez and Jota. Perfect. But I feel like I should have like a thumbnail up. I feel instead of just having like my channel banner as the thumbnail, which is just horrific. I'm not really one in terms of like the best I mean, I have a designer, but I should probably get him to maybe design me something. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay. Right, time to buy ourselves that one to watch Suarez. We've got like his inform already in the club, and don't get me wrong, his inform's been fantastic, and obviously getting his. I need to start doing this as like a proper video for anyone that actually watches this back, rather than me just sitting here just looking at various stuff on Twitter, watching people pack want to watches left, right, and center. And we've got the guy from Napoli, and that's all we've got to show. Do that, perfect. Then there's the space for Suarez to go into, which is going to be good. Hi, buddy. It was a time I saw you. Welcome to the stream, man. Could you do me a low rated player review? Could you do more low rated player reviews? Oh, more low rated players? Yeah, sure, but it like depends on who. So what? Like, let me know. Let me know. I don't even know if I'll upload this as a video to us, because it's been such a weird start to a very one-off stream. So I thought we'd just do it for one to watch whilst I do some just random stuff in the club. I buy Suarez. We look at getting some icons. Man, I'm pissed off at some guy here who bought or was bidding on this Carlos Alberto card. Was it the right back one? It was the right back one. This just really annoyed me. I mean, okay, there was, well, the guy must have bought him. There was a bid on a Carlos Alberto card for about 790,000 coins. Literally like an hour and a half ago. He wasn't even selling at a 750 buy now price. But I'm having a look as well at his baby centre-back card at the same time. Like Upamecano Gold. I actually packed Upamecano this morning. So yeah, I mean, if you want me to review him, I guess I can, but I've already got like, you see, the thing is with Want to Watch today, there's been so much new things that have come on that I've already got reviews that are ready to go up to the channel, but that are already ready to go up onto the channel, but I've already done 3 videos today, which is more than enough, to be honest. I don't want to like sit there and give too much reviews, but I'm pretty certain I got Upamecano in the club as an untradeable as well. But I thought that maybe like lots of other people do. I've got a Mertens review that's like I did like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm waiting to put that one up. I've got like a De Jong review ready to go up. They're kind of relatively affordable players, I guess. So yeah, have I got Upamecano in the club? I'm pretty certain I have. And it was annoying actually, because I wanted to sell him because he goes for like what, 20k or something. Yeah, Upamecano gold card there. Untradeable, which is so annoying. I would have loved to just took the cash on him, just ran away with it, because he's going for quite a bit, isn't he? Yeah, like 12,000 coins. I mean, he's a decent card, but I don't use like a Bundesliga team at all. So I might review him though at the same time. I got like no Bundesliga players like in my club, really. So I probably should review him though, shouldn't I? To be honest, I think he'd be a kind of good card to do. Could you do like a 10k team for me right now? In concept teams. Yeah, I guess so. A 10k team? I mean, surely we can do more than 10k though, right? Because it's so easy to make like a little bit of coins at the start of the game. Let's do 20k. Like a 20k team. 10 to 20, okay. Well, the formation I'd advise would be this formation. That one. And then, okay, so do we do a... No, I think a hybrid for like a 20k team is going to be way too hard to do. Okay, so we'll do like... We'll do Bundesliga. So in terms of... I mean, I use in-game 4-2-3-1. Right, okay. So what's your starting formation, just so I can get an idea? What's your starting formation? We'll do this, and then we'll go and once we build this guy, this like 20k team, I will go and sell Inform Suarez, buy the Want to Watch card, and then we'll have a look about getting myself another Brazilian icon, which is very exciting. I can't wait for that. But I don't think the stream is going to go up as a video, because the stream was way too messy at the start. Promise is very OP and cheap. Right, okay, what I'll do is I know that you use a 4-2-3-1 in game. This is the team that I build. And Promise, yes, you just commented that is a fantastic card because I can't believe how cheap Quincy Promise is. So, I mean, I talked about it like a few weeks before the game came out. I said to people that the Eredivisie League was a good league to go for as a cheap starting squad. So I'm going to build you like an Eredivisie team. I'm going to build you an Eredivisie team that you're going to like. So you got Promise there, which is sound, and then left wing. This is going to be how I'm going to go for my attack view here. It is very simple. If we go to Eredivisie, and we'll try and build like a top league defense, but attacking wise, the Eredivisie is going to be great for you. You can get yourself a David Neres here. Now I want to see if his price has gone up recently. So David Neres, look at that again. That is really good for a card that is 5-star skill moves. 3-star weak foot, which isn't too bad. You can't really complain a 3-star weak foot for the guy that costs like 2,500 coins, let's be honest. And then when you go to the attribute details, he's got solid stats, certainly in terms of dribbling. His dribbling's absolutely immaculate. His pace is solid. Perfect. Striker. It's going to be Malin the striker, which is just common sense. I mean, you know, if like people are sitting here with like not many coins like in their things, you like this is the league to go for. Malin doesn't cost like a lot, and again, it's a solid card. And then right wing, you go with Anthony. Like, man, there is just like a simple, really cheap, but such an effective attack for people that don't have many coins. But first of all, guys, I want to have a quick look now at this one to watch Suarez price. I should I try and like buy him? Like, try and see if I can snipe him for a good price. So Suarez, one to watch, is coming in. Common sense to buy this guy because he's going to get so many good cards over the course of the season, isn't he? Do Uruguay play again? Hold on, let me just check Uruguay, because they played last night and they won 2-1 and he scored the penalty, which isn't going to be enough to get him in inform. He's gonna, if they play again, he's gonna have to get like a hat trick because he's already got one inform, so he's gonna have to have like an insane performance for him to get something. So Uruguay next play Ecuador on the 13th. When's that? Tuesday night they next play. So and I don't think he's going to be getting another inform, to be quite honest, this week. But I can't. Oh my god, Luis Suarez, fantastic. It's a cool dynamic image he's got as well. But we're just going to sit here and we're going to refresh because I am a tight bastard. And I want to get him for as cheap as possible. Basically. That is basically what I want to do. So 180,000 coins right now. He might rise, he might decline. I'm not too sure on price. I'm not going to review him because it's the exact same as his inform card. But that's kind of what we're going with. Just keep refreshing. And then once I've got Suarez sorted, I want to try and see if I can buy myself another Brazilian icon. That's what we're going with. Man, I can't wait for my team of the week pack tomorrow. I can't wait to get myself like a 75 rated inform. Do in any way. This, I don't think this work. I don't think like doing that actually refreshes the market this year. Okay. Oh, 172. Boom, we got himself. That's fantastic. Compare price instead. That could have worked, but we just got him for 172. I think that's a decent price. I don't even care if it like goes up or down in value, to be honest. I think we just got him for a decent price there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell his inform. So we get him for like just over 100,000 coins, which is fantastic. But the video is probably going to be buffering at the moment, according to the stream. Let's just get rid of this team at the moment. and put him in. Fantastic. I prefer his dynamic image as well on that card. And that will sell his inform. Oh no, actually, I kind of like him in the home kit a little bit more, but I prefer like the celebration he's pulling off on the other one. The team, yeah, I'll finish the team off in a second, man. Just let me quickly sort out Suarez. So how much is he going for now? 60,000 coins guarantee, which isn't too bad. 65, 70k maybe. Ooh, good. We're gonna make a nice little bit of money back here still. Okay, 74.5k, that's not too bad. Alright, we're selling for like 73k, which is fine. I don't think this will be a very long stream because I've done so much today in terms of content. I think what I'm going to do is we'll have a look at some of the Brazilian icons. I build this team for like 20,000 coins, and then we'll kind of finish off the stream, to be honest. It won't go up as a video, I don't think. It was never planned to, basically, but and also little hints that I review tomorrow as well, so there you go. Okay. It's amazing to think I bought him for 45,000 coins and he went up to like 100k at one point. Imagine if we just list him at 11,000 coins, I would cry. Okay. He's going for like 75k, I think. We'll put him up for 73. I mean, we've got an engine chemist on him, so actually I'll list him for 74,000, and I've still actually made profits on the card. Although I could have sold him for like 100k a few days ago, I wasn't too sure if he was going to be in like the first one to watch squad. Is Suarez that good? Yeah, he's absolutely fantastic. Genuinely, I'm going to come out with this comment now, and I know it might annoy people, but he's the best finisher in Europe still. The best finisher. I'm not saying the best player, but the best finisher. There's a difference between the two. He's the best at that as far as I'm concerned. Maybe that's my bias coming out from, to be fair. It probably is, actually, but even so, I'll list that one up there. Okay, cool. Got Varane, he's a beast, and Valverde, Mendy, got all of them. Yeah, they're all good players then. After they recognised how bad João Felix was, wasn't he worth 100 million, so they bought Vampire Luis Suarez? João Felix is good, he just needs to stay fit. That's the thing, but he hasn't been worth 100 million. Definitely not. But yeah, getting... Oh no, you want me to get Varane? He's a beast in Valverde. See, the thing is, Mendy would make so much sense here, but the thing is, he costs so much. And I mean, Marcelo with a shadow is pretty good, to be honest. My goal is to buy a Brazilian icon. I want Carlos Alberto or Roberto Carlos. Who would you recommend, Carlos Alberto or Roberto Carlos? You got to choose one. So either 86 Roberto Carlos or 87 Carlos Alberto. Let me know. Even better than CR7 IRL. I don't know, man. Yeah, no, to be fair, actually, no, probably Ronaldo's maybe even better, actually. Look at videos when Suarez bites people. I'd rather not look at that side of him, to be quite honest. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to, this guy wants me to build that team, so I'll quickly finish this team off for this guy. And once again, I'll say to people, you know, if you're just looking for like a nice cheap team, you go with the Eredivisie. Carlos Alberto every day. Okay, fair enough. We'll have a look at him in a second. Now, the problem is, this is where it ends. This is where the Eredivisie... Well, okay, hold on a minute, actually. I'll tell you when the Eredivisie ends in terms of good players. That's where it ends in terms of good players. And the good thing is you can go with Tagliafico because, once again, Tagliafico is extremely cheap. Look at that, 4,500 coins. Bargain. Absolute bargain. So that's good. I'm just trying to think, is there a good box-to-box player? It would be so cool if there was a one to watch from the Eredivisie as a centre midfielder. That'd be absolutely insane. See, look, it's just shocking. Everton reject, Chelsea reject, Southampton rejects Classy. I think Jordi Classy played for Southampton at one point. It's just Premier League rejects, basically. Okay. I might get Suarez over Benzema then. Might be a nice investment. It will be a good investment because, listen, Suarez has still got so much talent. He's playing with a good club that are going to feed him literally balls every single day. Suarez will get lots of informs over the course of the season. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. I mean, I haven't bought him just because of that. I've bought him because of the fact he's my favourite player. But yeah, I mean, you could go with him. You know, Leroy Fair, again, another not Manchester City, another Premier League old reject. So you can go with that, and then you can build into like a Bundesliga or a Premier League backline. You know, you look at players like Nathan Ake, goalkeeper, literally doesn't matter at all. But man, like, see you 20,000 coins, build. I'm not gonna like build the whole team because you need to like, you know, focus on like what you kind of want at the same time. But you know, take a little bit like inspiration from this. Basically, it's fantastic. But I want to have a quick look at these Brazilian icons a second. We might play a game. I think you need to go hybrid, dude. Is pace not a problem? Also, does he feel strong in game? Pace is extremely... I would encourage people in this game, based on having played the game now for a week, to have very pacey wingers. So like run a 4-3-3 formation, something like that. But Suarez actually, I'm going to put like a Hunter or an Engine Chem style onto him in a second. He doesn't need like the pace. Actually, be surprised because he's got so many quick players around him. It's fine, but once he gets into the box, his finishing stats are insane. He's going to bury you so many chances. I wish I would have kept the team with the week card for you now, man, to show you what return I got with him in online matches. In Division 4, he was still bossing people about in Division 4. He's fantastic. He's still a great player IRL, and he's still a good card in FIFA. This card this year, despite being a lower rated card than his gold card, because his gold card was in 89 last year, this Suarez card from this year is a better card already. Oh no, he hasn't sold yet as well. Okay, so I can show you my record for Suarez. This was my record with him. 21 games, 27 goals and 18 assists in online matches. Need I say more? Need I say more? Great work rate, a high medium. 93 finishing, 92 positioning. That's insane. So like, you don't even have to put a chem stat to increase his shooting stats. That's completely fine. That's absolutely insane. You want to focus on getting a chem stat to get that pace up, get that agility and balance up a little bit more as well. You know, he's got great physicalities, 86 strength, 88 aggression. I don't, you know, what's not to like? I mean, I know a lot of people literally despise the guy, but I absolutely love him, to be honest. I love him so much. Okay, I have Hazard already on the left, but any good right winger you recommend? Not that many right now. Do you know who's actually a good left winger as a cheap option? Yannick Carrasco. He's fantastic. In terms of a right mid, you've got Correa from Atletico. You've got... Let's have a look, actually. I'm guessing you mean La Liga. I'm pretty certain you wouldn't mean any other league, would you? So we have a look at right wingers from La Liga. Of course, there's Messi, but I'm guessing you don't have the coins for Messi. Ocampos isn't too bad. Ocampos' card's actually decent. So there's an option. You got Rodrigo. He's another option as well. Again, that just like offers pure pace. Porto, solid cards. So there's plenty of options to the right hand side. There's so many. You got Porto, you got Rodrigo, and you got Ocampos and Correa. Plenty of options. Doesn't matter, to be honest. I can hybrid. Lucas Moura is a good card then if you want to go hybrid. Anyway, I wanted to search up these Brazilian icons. So here's what I'm thinking. I made, the people that like don't know what my current plan this year is, my plan is this: Luis Suarez striker. When Team of the Year comes around, buy as many Liverpool Team of the Year players as possible. Who's realistically going to get in from Liverpool? Trent probably will get in. I reckon Alisson or Al Black will get in. I think it's between those two for the goalkeeper position, and hopefully Alisson will get in. Van Dijk will get in. I don't know if any of the Liverpool attackers will get in, but I think at least 2 Liverpool players will get in. So I want to try and buy the Liverpool players from Team of the Year, have Suarez as my striker, and then buy as many Brazilian icons. I'm just feeling Brazilian. I want to use different icons this year, like on my main team. Last year, I was using Crespo, like on a consistent basis. I was using, who else was I using last year? Desai, Puyol, and stuff like that. I want to go different this year. I want to go to the Brazilian. I got Socrates, the mid cards. Now, this is what I'm thinking as my next purchase. So we've got the fullback version of Carlos Alberto. who some absolute idiot. Oh my god, that's so annoying, isn't it? 2785s. Now, what happened before? Just before 6 p.m, he was going for 750,000 coins buy now and 700,000 coins on the start price. I don't know if he even sold for I don't even know if anyone put a bid on of 700,000 coins. I come back an hour later to find that there was loads of different Carlos Alberto cards listed and someone had a bid of him on 790,000 coins. The icon market changes so much. So I'm really pissed off that I didn't put a bid on Carlos, because this card for 700,000 coins is just, I mean, he's endgame. This is like a mid-tier Carlos Alberto. He's literally endgame. Like, look at those stats, man. The thing is, though, I don't know if it's right me spending all that money on a right back so early on in the game. I don't know if that's right. So, I mean, you've also got Roberto Carlos. Now, his mid card is just overpriced. Oh! Now that I was not expecting. Man, the market must have shifted. The market must have shifted. So he has not been that. Do I put a bid on him? First of all, that's the only Roberto Carlos card on the market. I have not seen him for under 800,000 coins. And there's another one. I mean, I'm probably going to put, if I am going to go for, I'm going to go for a bid on 650. Is that packed? Oh my god, I love to pack. You know what? If you pack a Roberto Carlos, you wouldn't list him, would you? You'd use him for a few games. I mean, I'm not saying you'd keep him, but you'd use him for a few games. Oh my! Imagine packing that, man. Who cares about one to watch? And you can pack yourself a mid-tier Roberto Carlos. Do it. Put a bid on him. Well, okay. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. In a minute. I really should be putting a bid on him. That seems like a good investment. Now, there is his baby card as well. Now, have icons just gone down in price all of a sudden? He's been going for around like 450. Oh, no, I'm not. Look at that again. See, this is the problem with so many people. This guy here who's put a bid on him for 440 clearly hasn't studied the icon market. If you're sitting there right now and you're watching the stream and you're thinking of buying icons, you've got to just study them for a good 24 hours because their prices fluctuate so much. You've got to sit there and look at them and find what's the best time, because this guy's made a massive mistake. Well, I mean, yeah, big mistake. Big mistake. So, Roberto Carlos baby card at that price isn't worth it. His mid-tier, though, at 650 does seem to be worth it. Now, what's the centre-back Carlos Alberto going for? So, his baby cards, who lacks in height a little bit, to be fair. He's only going to go up, that is true, to be fair. Oh, 550 on bid. He wouldn't, if I put a bid on 550, he won't sell for 550. He won't sell for 550, put it that way. In before this, Roberto Carlos is gone now. Why? Oh my god, 698, man. Couldn't you have listed them for like a little bit cheaper? List them for 649. Please. I think I've got to put a bid on that card, haven't I? It's a lot for a fullback, but superb pace. Great shooting. Not like you need great shooting, but great shooting. Amazing free kicks, amazing crossing, and crossing, I'm not saying is meta, but crossing's certainly a lot more useful than last year. Insane curve, his dribbling's insane. Top defending stats for a fullback, amazing strength, great stamina. Long throw-in's pretty cool as well. So this is a Galactico, like proper like prime Galactico era. So enjoyed double success in the summer 2002, both domestic and the internationals. Oh, okay, so this is the 2002 World Cup winning Roberto Carlos. That's pretty sick. Roberto would help Brazil to go one step further, as they had 4 years earlier lived in the 2002 World Cup. His performances throughout 2002 led to a Ballon d'Or nomination, finishing runner-up and a place in UEFA Team of the Year. I believe R9 won the 2002 Ballon d'Or, I'm pretty certain. So that is a really cool Roberto Carlos, like in his prime pretty much. I mean, it's not his prime card, but Like the 2002 season as a whole, where they won the Champions League against Leverkusen and also won the World Cup. That's such a cool, like, version of him. So I've got a big decision to make here. On those two cards. But the thing is, like, they're both... I mean, this is a centre-back one, of course. I want to check if there's been, like, another Carlos Alberto listed for his right-back position. Maybe I should have listed Suarez a little bit cheaper than what I did. Maybe that might have been a little bit better to do. But what we can do in the meantime is I'll wait and see if, like, another Roberto Carlos gets listed. So if I go, I'm going to add him. Should we complete the not the David Silva, the Thiago Silva SBC? I think I should, shouldn't I? Because the benefit is here. If I go and get myself, either Carlos, Roberto, whatever. If I get myself either one of them, it would make so much sense to me to go and get Thiago Silva. Obviously, Thiago Silva's going to lack in pace. But there's also, at the same time, so much sense to doing him, isn't there? So this is this is my plan. I mean, I could buy myself an Ake one to watch, but I mean, how many games times are you going to get at City? So Hermoso, to be fair, is a decent card, and Marcelo's been pretty solid as well. So I could go and get Thiago Silva here. Okay, so we wouldn't get great chem there. Partey is already on 10 chem as it stands, but he would need another link to remain on 10 chem. And then I could go... I mean, actually, I'll tell you who I did pack today. You know, from those 100k packs that you can get for free? For some reason, it hasn't looked... Did I discarded Ben Chilwell by accident? Oh my god, if I have, then that is absolutely stupid of me. No, okay, yeah. I packed Chilwell from the untradeable 100k pack. Remember that thing that I was grinding for a few days ago in the videos? I opened the two 100k packs. I got Informed Chilwell, Laporte, Zaha, and I think an 85 rated in one of the packs. And then the other one, I got two Inform, not two Informs, one Inform and two walkouts, which was pretty good. So I got a Chilwell. I mean, it doesn't go for like loads, but even so, still good to get for me. So I could do that, but at the same time, that jeopardizes the chemistry of Thomas Partey, who of course is now at Arsenal as a one to watch. Interesting to see that this card, which you can't pack anymore, hasn't gone up in price actually, but he's insane, Thomas Partey. I should probably review him. Yeah, so that's not going to work, is it? There with Chilwell. So what I could do is, you look at the Brazilian icon. And we do this. I mean, I could get Alex Telles as well, but again, that doesn't help for chemistry for Thomas Partey. So I could do that, and that would look fantastic, wouldn't it? Geis is fine for goalkeeper. Fabinho's good, but he's not like the best. He's a decent centre mid, but he should really be played as a CDM. I'm kind of wasting him as a centre mid, to be honest. Lucas Moura is sound. Cancelo's superb in this game. Ake's genuinely fantastic. And that's evidence because, you know, for 79 rated card and selling for over 20,000 coins. Carrasco is a great little buy. Obviously gives Suarez that full chemistry, but he's actually a decent card in game. And look at that. Barely even goes for anything. He's a great buy. If people are sitting there right now, let's say, for example, 300 or 400,000 coins to go maybe in their club, what a fantastic little trio attack that is, that you could afford with your coins. Suarez, 180,000 coins. Lucas Moura, about 60,000 coins. And Carrasco, like 5,000 coins. So, I'm going to put a bid in on that Roberto Carlos, I think. Oh, has one sold? Shit. Someone buy him? Oh my god, someone bought him for 785k. Well, I'm not buying him then. So I could go with this one still. I could go with his... I mean, that's a good card as centre-back, isn't it? That is... Oh... I need to make a decision quick here, otherwise I'm going to get shafted. I'm just thinking at the same time, 650,000 coins. That's if I win him on bid, by the way, 650,000 coins. That is so much for a left back. I'm just thinking, could my coins be better well spent? You know, like, what other icons are... Can someone... Like, has anyone used other icons that they can recommend me? I know, like, I've been talking about Brazilian icons in general because I want to use, like, loads of Brazilian icons this year, but I want to just have a look at icons in general and just see... I don't... Because I need to keep lots of coins for review, so realistically, I'm happy to spend about... well, we got Informed Suarez to sell, so let's say... I'm happy to spend about 755k, for example, so let's see what, like, who comes up with that. So you've got... To be fair, Coman's actually a decent... If you haven't got, like, loads of coins, but you, like, want an icon, Coman's a good one to go for. I might review him at some point. Petit's not too bad. The good thing about Petit is you could buy this card and you could play him, like, in-game as, like, a centre midfield card if you wanted to. He's good to go for. Mid-Litmanen's pretty cool as well. That's not a bad card. Closer, who we already reviewed on the channel and was surprisingly good. Nesta. He'd be a good card to have. Baresi wouldn't be bad, but I mean, Nesta's probably better. Despite being free ratings lower, I'd probably rather want Nesta. Mateus, you could play him as a centre mid in game if you wanted to. Pele for 400k is not too bad. Rivaldo was a good card to use. I got Andre Cancelo. Would you recommend Mahrez or Silva on the right? I've got Bernardo Silva in my club and I've yet to use him. But I would recommend Mahrez. Even though I haven't used Silva, I'd recommend Mahrez because Mahrez's card's actually really, really good. Really good. Balak's pretty nice. Baggio. The thing about Baggio is that 82 shooting concerns me. 5-star, 4-star is pretty good though, to be fair. And to be fair, his finishing isn't... It's his shot power that lets him down. Actually, that's a really good card, to be fair. Zola's pretty nice. Cannavaro. Ashley Cole's an interesting one. Philip Lahm, I've seen someone pack him, which is pretty cool. Rijkaard's not a bad option. Crespo, we've got a review of him tomorrow on the channel. Should be good. In terms of reviews that are coming up tomorrow, we've got Crespo and we've got probably a Mertens review as well. I've got a De Jong review which I'm waiting to do as well. So we've got quite a few things coming up on the channel, and I'm gonna do more icons as well. Although unfortunately I am back in work next week, so it means that I will still be doing lots of reviews next week, but less on the whole because I'm going back to work. The reason is because obviously I knew that, like, as a content creator, I had to take this week off to make as many videos as possible. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be good for the channel, so I had to take this week off. Can you review Baby Kaka? Well, I'd like to use Kaka, but it does depend on his price. 88 Coleman's a great card as well, isn't he? Gattuso's not bad. Although it looks horrible with that shaved head there. I don't know, it just looks off-putting. Stoichkov looks pretty nice. Hadji's not bad. 89 Baggio looks a bit weird. Is it just me, or does he look a little bit weird there? Cole for 400k. I know he's only 85 rated, but that's a top card for a fullback. What a card Desai is. Although I used him loads last year, so I'm not going to bother with him. I had his baby cards early on last year. I'm not bothered about using them at all this year. There's icon cards I'm just not interested in this year. Like, I'm not interested in Perez. I'm not interested in the likes of Rui Costa and stuff like that, because I had Rui Costa's prime card for so much last year. I'm just not interested in any version of him this year. Mid Keane's pretty cool. SEN is nice. Xavi is pretty cool as well. Veron. Look at that card. A 459k, that's fantastic. Seedorf. 87 Crespo at 560k. Vidic. Wasn't a massive fan of him for obvious reasons. Unless he got sent off, then obviously I was a fan of him then. That was what I did like. And Van Nistelrooy, one of my favourite Premier League strikers. Controversial to say that as a Liverpool fan, but him and Van der Sar were just insane for United back in the day. For me, I'd put Van Nistelrooy in top 3 Premier League strikers ever. I know that's extremely controversial to say that, but honestly, insane. Him, Suarez, Henry, Aguero, some of the best. Okay, so what was that thing then with the Brazilian icon? Someone said about Baby Kaka as well. In terms of reviewing him, I'll have a look at him in a second. Right, what would the... I don't know whether to put a bid on this one. Oh, someone's put a bid. Okay, I have to make a decision big time now. No one's put a bid on this one though, which is interesting. And the one for 698 sold. Right. The one for 698 sold. It makes sense to bid on him, doesn't it? Even from just like a profit, like not even wanting to use him, just from like a profit point of view, it makes sense. Oh, he's come down quite a bit, which is good. He's insane, isn't he? You know what? This card's better than his mid as well. That's the crazy thing, literally. So, Mike, if you're thinking of one card to get between the mid and the baby, you get the baby. Yeah? Oh, cheers. Nice one. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, I'll get one in a bit. So there's the 87 one. Rare appearance there from a fellow family member household. I'm stuck between Baby Kaka or Neymar. Oh, that's an interesting decision, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. The way you said that just made me laugh. Oh my god. Okay, so one of them at 7-8. You know what? The people within this community are so weird. You know, why would you... There was another Carlos Alberto listed here before for 785, literally, like, and someone's gone and bought him. Why would you go and buy him when there's another one there already for 785? It's just such a stupid move. Luke, honestly, it was the way you wrote it. Okay, so, I don't know why I find it funny, just... I knew when that happened, someone was going to comment that. I just knew it. Okay. You know what? I think the stream's just been a waste of time, hasn't it? It's just been me just talking about building 20... you know what? We're going to stick out the stream and see if we can win him. And if you've got any questions about reviews that you might want me to do... I know, Mike, you were asking about Baby Kaka or Neymar. I mean, personally... I know Neymar's great and all and stuff like. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of Neymar, to be honest. I think he's slightly overrated. I mean, he's a great player, but when I've watched this guy on the big occasions at PSG in particular, he hasn't delivered. He hasn't delivered as yet on the big world stage. In the UCL final last season, I thought he was extremely poor, I've got to be honest. But who's going for a roundabout? I mean, that's a good one to snipe there, to be fair. 860. 5-star, 5-star's great. Very good work rate as well. Decent height for a left winger. Superb pace. Insane finishing. Insane passing. Immaculate dribbling. He's a great card. Like, you know, for FUT champions and stuff like that, he's the winner's choice, isn't he? But the thing about Kaka is, whilst he probably isn't as good as Neymar in terms of he's probably not going to make as much of an impact as Neymar would, he's the fun choice. And I'd rather go with the fun choice. Mike, if you're watching right now and you got enough coins, I'd be looking to buy Kaka. He's slightly cheaper and you'll get more fun out of him. Did we get outbid? We got outbid, you bastard. How much coins you got? We got a decent amount. Obviously we got this here. I got Socrates. I've got a few things I need to sell. I just remembered I packed a Martial today as well. From one of the advanced SBCs. I need to sell him, but I'm probably going to review him first. No worries, Mike. The thing is, I mean, with someone like a Kaka, I want to focus on getting my next Brazilian icon. And the problem with Brazil is that there's so many cam icons. There's no good box-to-box midfielder. Is that? I mean, Kaka is supposed to be a decent box-to-box midfielder, maybe, but let's check out some of the other one-to-watch prices while we wait to try and win this Roberto Carlos card. So there was Suarez. So Suarez is the highest rated and has already shown to be a good player to go for because of the fact he's already had an inform. So he's obviously going to be decent for this season. So the other ones, who are the other cards? Let me go on to EA for a second. I apologise, guys, for talking with my mouth full. I've got a mint at the moment. Jota I'm going to work on tomorrow, but I won't be doing a review of, I don't think. Okay, so we've got Ziyech, who's still injured at the moment, so I don't know how much he's going to be. Hakim Ziyech. My God. 130k and he's injured. That's the thing, man. That's the Premier League just being way too overpriced. If I packed him, I'd sell him straight away. We'll have a look at... Oh my God, Werner. Let's see how much Timo Werner's going to be. 500,000? Jesus Christ. 500,000 coins for an 85 rated Timo Werner. Jesus. See, the thing is, so far, I've been watching him because I have him on my fantasy team, my Premier League fantasy team. I've been watching him. And I haven't thought much of him, I've got to be honest. I mean, you know, he's never played in the Premier League before. The problem with Chelsea is this season, they've signed so many different players that they've signed so many players that when I've watched them so far this season, they don't seem to click. Havertz, Werner. I mean, this is just from what I've seen. Maybe a Chelsea fan after watching this can say different, but from what I've seen so far in the first 4 games, they haven't clicked properly as a team. And another thing about Werner is he's not even playing central. When Chelsea played, who did they play in their last game? I think it was Palace, was it, that they won 4-0? Although it wasn't a 4-0 performance. They were the better team and they deserved to win, but it wasn't worthy of a 4-0 win in my opinion. He was playing on the left-hand side and Abraham was central. So, you know, already how much did he cost? £50 million? Their new £50 million signing is being forced on the left-hand side and Tammy Abraham is playing as striker. I just don't know if he's the right buy, to be quite honest, to being outbid on Roberto as well. If I packed him, I'd sell him. He ends in a minute as well, so hopefully we'll win him. I'd like to know what other people think, though, on that Werner card there. I mean, $500,000 for an 85 rated card, man. I mean, yeah, he could get lots of informs. See, the first thing is, if he gets an inform, he goes to an 86 rated. And you get, like, some decent upgrades, but... man. I feel like some of the signings Chelsea signs they did not need. Like when... like, why buy Havertz when Mount was playing well for them? Yeah, true. Very true. Although, I think Havertz seems to be clicking a little bit more than Werner. Werner, for me, so far, from what I've seen, just looks lost, as far as I'm concerned. Genuinely, I'm not even... I know that Liverpool were linked with him and stuff like that, and I would have loved to have had Timo Werner at Liverpool, but from what I've seen so far of him, genuinely, he looks completely lost. Right, let's keep bidding on him. I don't feel it was right move for him, but that's my opinion. Fair enough. I can't believe that. $500,000. Are we about to win a Roberto Carlos? 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't get outbid. 3, 2, 1. And Roberto Carlos joins the club. Let's go. And now, before we finish up the stream, we will do the Thiago Silva SBC. Perfect. I think that's a good move. I've got to be honest. I mean, I could go and buy this one as well if I wanted to. Do I put a bid in 550 of them? I might do, but... oh, man, let's go. Roberto Carlos is in the club. Fantastic. I'm going to have a review on him. This isn't like a buy and sell review. This is like a card that, yeah, planning we bought, and he's planning to stay in the club. So 2 good additions to my team. We took out Informed Suarez, who got his one to watch card in, and we got 88 Roberto Carlos. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get Thiago Silva's one to watch card now for the SBC, and that's going to be the team complete for now. I think the stream went off them for a second as well, so apologies if it did. Okay, so yeah, it went off. It should be fine now, I'm hoping. It should be back on and working now. Let's go and do this Thiago Silva SBC. I did do a video on him a little bit earlier on today. So, it's an 82 rated score of 1 Premier League player. I'm going to have to build into 1 league with it being Premier League based, with it being AC chemistry on it. So, we'll just do Premier League because we need 1 Premier League player anyway. We'll do high to low. Have other people done this SBC? Let me know. Okay, so we'll go a little bit further up here, shall we? I've got so many Premier League players. Oh, and this annoys me as well. I wish I could sell Sissoko, but I got him untradeable. I got him like the marquee matchups yesterday. Oh, annoying. Did you buy Suarez and how much for? I bought it, well, I originally bought his inform at the start of the game for 45,000 coins. His inform ended up going to around about 100,000 coins, selling at that price. And I didn't know when his one to watch card was going to come out. It came out today in the end, which is fine. So I'm going to sell his inform card for around about 70,000 coins. I bought his one to watch card for 172,000, which was 8,000 coins cheaper than what he was selling for. His price might change over the next few days, but you know what? I'm not bothered because I'm keeping him at that price, and I know that he will get more upgrades. He just will. Luis Suarez doesn't just turn bad overnight. You know, let's use some common sense here. He's not just going to become like a Fernando Torres overnight. He just won't. Let's be quite honest with that. So if you've got the coins, he's a great player to go for as far as I'm concerned. But that might be my Suarez bias coming in a little bit. But I think of all the want-to-watch cards, he's much better to go for than Timo Werner. It's gone for $500,000. Because I tell you right now, at the end of the season, Suarez's want-to-watch card come the end of FIFA 21 will be a higher rated card than Werner. I mean, well, actually, he already is, isn't he? But he'll get more upgrades than Timo Werner. That's maybe what I should say instead. In my opinion, anyway. I think Werner's... Don't get me wrong, I think Werner's card is good. And I think he will end up scoring goals for Chelsea. But I just don't think he'll get more upgrades than what Suarez will. What is his pace like in game? Does it make a big difference? You know what? His pace isn't too bad, but at the same time, I wouldn't play him in a two-man attack. I'd play him with wingers alongside pacey wingers. Pacey wingers alongside Suarez. But actually, Suarez, I mean, if you put something like a Hunter Kamstel onto him or an Engine Kamstel, his pace stats become, you know, they become acceptable. Like, you know, when I've been using him, his pace, you know, he's not going to bloody burst through the opposition team like a Timo Werner would do, for example. But, you know, you get that ball to him inside the box and he's putting it into the net. No doubt about that. He's a top player, man, in this game. Honestly, the Suarez card in this game is much better than his card last FIFA. Much better. Anyway, let's finish this SBC because I don't want the stream to be too long. Coming up on an hour now. So I want to get in. Pickford can go. Areola. Got to think about chemistry here. Ruben Neves. Ozil. Susek. And that's kind of the end of our 82s, really. So we'll try and put Kepa in somewhere. I'd like to try and keep Pope if possible. Haller will put in. Is there a low-end 83 rated from the Premier League? I'm guessing not. Nah, there isn't. Martial, who was extremely lucky to be able to pack today. Put Zinchenko in. Let's do that first. Do this. Da, da, da. Okay. So now we're at 75 rating. I'll just try and see if we can build like a full Prem squad and just see if that works first. So we'll go with. We'll put Fabianski in. I'm not too sure if I get the chemistry of having 3 goalkeepers in the team. Stones and Ings, and we'll just see what we get there, how close we get with that. 78 rated. Okay, we're at 80 rating. We should get the rating. No, we're 1 rating off, but we have got the chemistry. Just out of curiosity, would an 83 rated do it for us? Let's just try and put in like a I know that 100k untradeable pack. I got Zaha, which is pretty nice, but also frustrating because I'm not going to use him. And if it was a tradable pack, I could have cashed in and made like an extra 25k, even more than that, like basically 30k. But would he work? He wouldn't. So I'm going to need at least an 84 rated player. Do I have any 84 rated junk just lying around in the club? We've got. I mean, I could put Patricio in, I suppose. And I've got a Brozovic also on the transfer list. Even an 84 doesn't work. Okay, so that's a little bit annoying. So 85s now we're looking at. Would Gulashki work? For rating at least. I don't know if the stream's live or not, but thankfully the stream's finishing in a second anyway, so. I mean, I got an 85 Leno. I got 84 Patricio, so there's that. Popo, do you have? I don't know if the stream's working again. I think it is. You know what? We can put Patricio in because I already have him as an untradeable player, so we can do that. Thiago Silva. So that doesn't give us the rating. If I was to put Fred in, I think I don't need to use Fred because he is untradeable. Or at least I'm pretty certain he is. He is. Okay, so I can put Fred in. How much did he go for? Oh my god, another untradeable player that goes for so much. I might be putting him into the SBC. He actually doesn't give me the rating, which is extremely annoying. So we need an 82 rated. Premier League. I've got too many goalkeepers from the Premier League. I packed like so many of them, it's ridiculous. Alright, if I buy Maguire, I can't even, no, because I haven't got the racing, have I? Right, well, I'll just have to put Galashki in, I think, then. Or I could do that. That would work. Would a Maguire work then in that case? If I got Maguire, would he be better? Would he work for the team? So Maguire would maybe... Please work. Oh my god. Okay, right, so just any cheap 83 rated from the Premier League. I don't really want to put Zaha in, although he is untradeable. I don't really want to put him in. Who's a cheap 83 rated from the Premier League? I don't think there is going to be a cheap one. Is that after the Calvert-Lewin SBC, I'm pretty certain there won't be a cheap one. Oh, João Moutinho, happy days. So we'll do him. Wow, he's... You know what's insane? Like the 83 rated cards, despite like Calvert-Lewin's SBC and despite the Thiago Silva SBC, 83s, 84s, and 85s have remained really cheap. I just got that then for 2,600. That's insane. Like genuinely. Might be good to, I don't know, maybe the market in general is just going to stay more cheaper this year. I mean, happy days if it does. But I'm guessing when Icon SBCs come around, that's just going to change the whole market completely. Okay, so... Scoreboard and challenges. And then I want to finish off by having a look at all the other one-to-watch cards and to see what price they're going for. But Thiago Silva just kind of makes the team look a little bit better. That I've kind of got going on, doesn't he, really, to be honest? After we got Roberto Carlos anyway. So let's get João Moutinho in there. Portugal. Hopefully we get League SBCs soon as well. Like, give us like one League SBC every single Saturday. That would be fantastic. Done. So am I happy to send this squad off? I mean, I am, because I can get Patricio, because I've got another Patricio on the transfer list, haven't I? So the only one that really represents high value here, I think Ruben Neves goes for quite a bit. The rest of most of these are untradeable actually after those 100k packs. Yeah, I'll take that. Happy days, Thiago Silva in the club as well. You know, this is a good card. Everyone really, especially if you're running a Premier League team, you should probably be doing this SBC, let's be quite honest. Because, yeah, he's not, like, guaranteed to get upgrades, but he's a decent card already. And once, like, if Thiago Silva gets himself, like, I don't know what, even after 1 in form, an 86 Thiago Silva is going to be decent. Like, really decent. Because his physical will go into the 80s. His passing and dribbling for a centre-back are already really good. It's just his pace. It literally is just his pace that needs to upgrade. And obviously, after 1 or 2 informs, it would get that. It's just he needs to get those 1 or 2 informs. Okay, so we'll put him into the team, and then we'll have a look at the other want-to-watch cards before we finish off this video. Or this stream. That might go up as a video. And it's just cool to have another player with like a dynamic image as well. So that's pretty nice. Bang, there we go. That is the team. Oh man, I'm liking that team a lot. I am liking that team so much. Big fan of that team. I think in terms of like, who I want to work up as my next upgrade, I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. Maybe taking Ake out for Carlos Alberto might be my next move. That might be my next move. But anyway, let's have a look at what some of these other want-to-watch cards are going for. So we saw that Werner was going for 500,000 coins, which is unbelievable. We know that Suarez, because we bought him, was going for like 180. Whether his price will change, I don't know. So in regards to other ones to look through, Ziyech was going for like 130k. How much is Alex Telles going for? Alex Telles. Jesus. 170k? I mean, to be fair, I just paid 650k, more than 650. I think I just paid like 600. How much is... I want to see how much my guy's going for, who I packed. I know that the stream keeps going, guys, and I apologize for that. But the stream's almost done, so I'm just going to kind of put up with it, to be honest. So this is the guy that we got in our want-to-watch pack. How much is he selling for? Look at that, 27k. But, you know, again, if he gets himself like a couple informs, he's going to be a decent card. So, how much is Thomas Partey's want-to-watch card? He could be someone good. If he's under 50k, I might buy him. But he isn't. He's 141,000 coins. But he's insane again. Yeah, he's really nice. And I think we'll get upgrades as well. Martin Ødegaard. How much are you? Under 100k surely. Yeah, 30,000 coins. I don't know if he starts for Real. It's a pretty cool kit that he's wearing there. I'm pretty certain he doesn't get into Real's starting 11 at the moment, does he? Because if he was, then he'd be more expensive than that, surely. But again, you know, if he does get himself an inform, he go to an 85 rated. So that'd be pretty good. Hakimi. I bet Hakimi's like under 100k surely, but I bet he's got like I bet he's still going for a little bit. Oh no, like 37,000 coins. So okay, so there's that one. How much is Nathan Ake going for? Not bad. I mean, I could sell... I might sell my current Ake card and then buy this one. I might do that, but at the same time, he didn't even start against Leeds. And the fact that Ruben Diaz has come in, it'll be interesting because in the Leeds game, he came on as a left-back for Mendy. So, You know, that one's a bit of a risk, but he's fantastic to use in FIFA. He's like a really, really good card in FIFA. And then who was the other one? We've got Allen, but he's like over 100,000 coins because of how well Everton are doing and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, 150, 160k for him. But he's a fantastic card. And like again, an inform for him, and he goes to 85 rated. So the ones that we haven't checked are literally just Gareth Bale. So how much is Gareth Bale going? Gareth Bale, how much are you going for? 300k. Oh, imagine if you packed him or got you in like or got him in the guaranteed pack. Imagine. That's pretty insane, to be fair. Yeah, that's pretty insane. But I think that's going to finish up the stream. I think we looked then. We have looked at all the want to watch cards, so that is everything. And I'll finish off just once again showing the team, and then plans for reviews over the next few days. So tomorrow there's going to be a Crespo review, and maybe Roberto Carlos. Okay, and the stream's back live again. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting so much, but yeah, we're going to finish up the stream there, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and hopefully you guys can join me tomorrow for some more FIFA 21 reviews. So I will see you guys in a little